Hey
Hello.
guys, how we
Hello, hello.
doing? Hello,
Can you,
hello, hello.
can you hear me?
Can you hear me,
Alan,
baby, baby?
if you hear me.
How we doing, everybody? How you doing, Said? You all right?
As always, Qasim, I'm living the dream, laddie.
You living the dream?
To be fair, I'm
So,
not, I'm not, I'm not feeling great today, Qasim. I'm not feeling that too good. But
not too good.
I'm here.
But
I'm always
yeah, you're
here.
present.
I'm always
You're
here. I'm
present.
present. So I'm going to leave give you a lot of responsibility today, lad. All right, lad.
I'll take it. I'll take it. And on that note, guys, welcome to Roll of Advice. This is the show where we give you advice based on the roll of the die. Now, this is how the show works. We'll read out your questions that you sent into us via social media, and we'll also answer those questions that you also send in also through this live chat on this stream today. We'll answer the questions, but before we do, we'll roll the dice, we'll discuss it, and then we'll give you the mighty advice. I like that. I like the ring of that, the mighty advice. Now,
Like the Mighty
if you're
Ducks.
wondering, like the mighty ducks, exactly that. Now, if you're wondering how the die works, this is how it works. If you roll a 1 or a 2, we'll give you a short and sweet answer. If you roll a 3 or a 4, we'll talk about it a little bit. What we talk about is say,
As always, like you say, we'll talk about it, Qasim.
we'll talk about it. And if you get a 6, a 5 or a 6, that's the jackpot advice. That is the one that you want. Now, with that said, today is a very special episode, guys. It's very special for a number of reasons. First reason being,
Sorry, yeah, I was going to say, what are they?
I was trying to hold the suspense.
know,
first
man.
reason being, first reason being, guys, it's our 20th episode. We have
20,
it.
20,
The big
20.
2. Oh,
Oh man, seems like yesterday we started, guys. Seems like yesterday.
honestly, it genuinely does. And the other reason why it's a special episode is because it's the 20th episode. We have some special guests on the show just for you guys today.
We certainly
So,
do.
but before we do bring them on, I've got one more little surprise for you all. One more little surprise. We got a sponsor. Now that sponsor is none other.
Man.
Is none other than ELT to the Prince. Now, ELT prints are amazing. I'll tell you why they're amazing. Have you ever just sat there and looked at your wall and thought, do you know what? This wall is boring. I've got the same color wall. It does nothing for me. Well, don't
There's
you
nothing.
worry.
Nothing.
We have found the perfect solution for you. ELT prints. Check out their Etsy store, and I'll tell you why. Because the moment you go on there, you will see some fantastic prints that you can even get personalized in different sizes and with or without the frame, whatever suits you. ELT prints, I've got you covered with some beautiful stuff. And by the way, you can also check them out on their Instagram and on their Etsy page. Now, Sayed, I believe you got some to show us. Is that right?
I certainly do. Well, I thought I was showing it. To be fair, I was just trying to show the amazing Etsy page that they've got. It's very easy to find. It's just ELT prints on Etsy.com, and look at their amazing portfolio that they've got here.
Indeed. And what's better, guys?
People already buying this already. Look, it's selling like hotcakes. So come on, guys.
Get going before they're all gone. And on that note, guys, just because you're viewers of this episode and all of our others, we have a special promo code for you, which is Roll of Advice 20. Make sure to type that in on the checkout for 20% off. Now, you're thinking that, wow, Qasim, that's amazing. You got such a great deal for us. You know, I want that Cocktails and Carbs poster on my wall. Yeah, I'll also get 20% off it with the frame. Oof. But wait, guys, I got one better for you. We also have a giveaway, especially for you guys from ELT Prints. So now it's really easy to enter. All you need to do is this. Hit subscribe, hit that like button, and leave a comment below Now, not just any comment. Give us a funny reason as to why you should get the print. The funniest reason that makes us laugh on the next episode will win. And we'll read out some of the comments. The one that makes us laugh the most will get the print. It's as simple as that. We'll reach out to you. Now, guys, I know I'm excited. Say that you're excited.
I am too, man. I'm sorry. I'm not feeling too well.
Oh, man. Well, I hope. I tell you what will make you feel better, Sayed.
What will just make me feel better?
My issue of the day.
No, I'm going to save yours. I want to save yours.
Oh, you can save mine. Oh.
I want to save your issue today because it's always coming after mine, and I look forward to it after getting mine out of the way. So my issue of the day is simply this, Carson. Why is it whenever I use my remote control, I always lose it after using it? And when I want to change the volume up, I want to change the channel, I'm like, where's the remote? I'm looking left, I'm looking right, I can't find it. I'm ripping cushions open. And then it's always somewhere stupid, like behind me. Or it's falling on the floor or something.
Yeah, that's just a battle that you have on a. I think everybody has this issue. Say there's no solution. Do you know? In fact, there is a solution. There is a solution. It's as simple as this. You know, when you're watching TV, what you need to do is you need to just get some duct tape. Okay. And what you do is you put your TV remote
duct tape
on your arm. Yeah, and you fasten it with, there's always that section of the remote which you never use. You like the 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's be honest, nobody ever uses that, and they don't use it because most of the time, like you say, they've either got another remote for like the smart TV, or if they've already got a smart TV, their smart TV remote, they'll just use the arrow keys, right? They don't use the 1, 2, 3, 4.
You guys listen to this?
I don't use the 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I'm not going to go on channel 301 on. Unless you got like a Sky TV box or something like that, then that's different.
What's duct tape got to do with it?
So duct tape got to do with it. So basically, all you need to do is you get the remote, yeah, and you strap it, yeah. You just strap it onto your arm. That way, you'll never lose it. You can still pick up stuff. You can eat. You can have a whatever, and then once you're done, you just take it off. Boom, happy days. Solution. Right there. Oh, it's very inexpensive as well. Very inexpensive.
Okay.
That's what I'd say to do. That would be my advice. Khair Mubarak, my brother.
Ramadan Mubarak to you too.
Indeed. Hope everybody's going all right with it.
I know.
Nobody's collapsing yet. I'd rather get an Apple Watch and download the remote on that. Do you know what? The thing is,
you've got an Apple TV, then yeah. But
if you've got an Apple TV, then yeah. Because normally you can find these apps which are like, your Toshiba TV remote or your Samsung TV, but they all tend to be crap. They don't really work properly.
I have got, to be fair, I don't know why I even said this, because I have got the solution for this. Because my solution
Don't tell me you've got an app on your phone.
I have got the app on my phone. I just remembered now that you said it.
Well, there you go. That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for. I helped you without even realizing.
Find the remote and then use the app on my phone.
But if you lose your phone and you lose the remote,
then that's it. Then I've got to stand up and use the buttons underneath the TV.
Yeah, they're always finicky, And
that's like that's like going back into the 90s. I ain't doing that.
Yeah. Slap the TV a couple of times. Make sure signal's right.
It's not big enough now.
Just get a sledgehammer to it. Just full on sledgehammer, bang! Oh, happy days. Now, Sayed, your favorite part, man.
My favorite part of the show is Garson issue of the day, and I always look forward to it. So come on, bro, hit me. What is it?
My issue of the day is this. Okay. Now, I've tried figuring out many solutions myself, and I wonder if you can help me out on this. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Duvets.
What about
putting a sheet on a duvet or on a mattress is a mission from hell.
It's not really. Unless you
Oh
know what
no,
you're
no,
doing.
it is right because every time I try to do, I've even YouTube videoed this. Yeah, every time I go to put one bloody end on, the other end flies off. Right, I go to put the other end on, the other end flies off. When I'm doing the duvet, yeah, I end up getting lost inside of it. I swear to God, yeah. I tried putting one on the other day, I got lost inside. They didn't find me
Okay.
till about a week later.
All right. So this is so simple. So your bed sheet, you always buy a bed sheet that's bigger than the bed, right?
So if I've got a double bed, I'll get a
You get a king.
king size.
So you've got enough wraparound. Because normally the mattresses are really thick.
No, but then
right?
that would be loose, no?
No, the mattresses are thick, aren't they?
Yeah.
Right. So if you've got sometimes when you've got a double sheet and it's a thick mattress, you're only covering like half the mattress sometimes because of how thick the mattress is. So like I've got to use a king because my mattress is thick. So I use a king on my double.
But is there not like quite a bit of leeway? So what, you just cup it under?
It doesn't even reach, man. My mattress is like this thick.
Oh no, see, mine's a little bit thinner.
So yours is fine then. You just stop being lazy and just fight it, man, and get it on. It shouldn't be that hard to do.
No, but you don't understand. This is like a daily issue, man.
Right. Well, then you just
I'm a messy sleeper. The thing is if I
Well,
wasn't a messy sleeper, it wouldn't be that much of an issue because I'd wake up and the bed sheet would still be on. But the way I sleep, and you know me with the, all of that.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
You know,
Okay, well, you've only got one option then, Kasim, is you just got to keep doing it on the daily. But doing the duvets, it's simple. You turn the duvet inside out first, right? Yep. So it's like you put the duvet inside out,
right.
Then you'll put your hands inside, and then you'll put your hands to the corners, right?
Right.
So you'll grab one side from the corner there, and one side from the corner there. Then you'll grab the duvet from one corner, then the other corner, and then you'll flip it out. And that's it. It's done. That's how I do it.
I'll try that one. I've never tried that one. I'll try that one for next time.
That's the way I do it. Is turn it inside out, grip it by the corners, and then just fling it out. So
fling it out.
Yeah.
So
there you
go.
Sorted. Or as Zaim says, just sleep on the floor.
To be fair, easiest solution, honestly. Whack a pillow down, whack the duvet over you, boom. Happy days.
Oh, that's true. You might not have tried the fitted sheet either.
Ah.
Naughty boy. So there you go, man. I like issues, man. You're changing it up, bro. You're bringing some real issues to the table nowadays.
Nah, man. I always mix it up. That's what I'm here for.
I know, man, but keep them coming, bro. Keep them coming.
Keep them coming. Now, on that note, guys, that was our issues of the day, and I'm going to bring in our first guest. Now, this guest is one that we all love, thoroughly love, inside and out.
All right, lad.
All right, lad. All right, lad. Kyle, how we doing, brother?
I'm doing all right.
How are you, man?
Oh, you doing, lad?
How you doing, lad?
I love it. I absolutely love it, man. All right, lad.
All right.
It's the one and only Kyle.
One and only. Now, our next guest is none other than. I love it when you call me Big Papa. How we doing?
You know that. It's always a privilege to be on here. Thank you, guys.
Big Papa in the house.
Indeed.
And then last but not least.
Definitely not least.
He's the man who inspired a beard for generations to come. The man who is the Dark Knight, the Black Assassin. That's it.
That was
epic introduction.
Well,
I don't know. I think you live up to the beard domination now, mate. That beard is
like
beautiful.
I was saying, bro, you were my inspiration when I saw you last week.
Well, actually, Kasim, yeah, look at that. That's pretty epic as well.
Honestly, I've been growing mine out after seeing you on that on the 10th episode. Honestly,
Oh man, where is he? Where is
It disappeared. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Yeah, it's looking good.
I kicked him off by mistake. I was meant to bring you on the phone screen, but it never worked. I ended up kicking you off.
Love it. Love it. Now, guys, okay, so next thing that I wanted to tell you all. Gasson versus the world. Are you guys ready for this one? Basically, guys, this Gasson versus the world is this. I have absolutely no interest or love or passion for anybody who listens to celebrity gossip. I don't care for it. I don't think anybody else should. I think anybody who cares about celebrity gossip should be exterminated.
That's a bit hardcore.
It's a hardcore topic, man. Yeah. Honestly, it's a hardcore topic. So, celebrity gossip, should it stay? Should it go? I'm for go.
If you buy OK magazine, you should be lined up to the firing squad.
Exactly.
Woman.
And you're looking at the firing squad right here.
Well, I'm not going to lie. I have been looking at the Meghan Markle and Harry. You can call it gossip. I'm going to call it gossip. I've been following that with the Oprah interview and Piers Morgan having issues with it. So yeah, I had to admit I have been following it, but I think it's interesting to see because you can see like the bias of the media that way. That's my excuse. That's my excuse.
Okay. The excuse is the media. Deep down, he loves it.
Well, I'll tell you what, guys. We'll go into this full depth in a little while. But for now, Syed, I'm going to read out the first question of today's episode. Now, this comes in from Gizmo. Gizmo says, why do people at work not consider other people when they eat their food? They either eat stinky food or eat loudly. I'm so tempted to put a notice in the cafeteria stating no smelly food or loud chewing allowed. Do you think I should? Now, before we do roll the dice, we have had a question similar to this based on the smelly food. So I'm just going to put more emphasis on this one for the loud chewing because that too is annoying. And on that note, let's roll that die. We got a 3. A 3. So just to remind everybody what that means, if you roll a 1 or a 2, we'll keep it short and sweet. If you roll a 3 and a 4, we'll talk about it a little bit. And if you get a 5 or a 6, that's the jackpot advice. But before we do get onto the advice section, let's just discuss this a little bit. Guys, tell me, people who eat loudly, you know, one of those guys who are like the... I'm hitting everybody right now. You know when they're slurping on, like when they get order on Mackies and they're slurping on a Mac.
Oh, wow, Gasson, you're killing my ears, lad.
Exactly.
I have a
and this is how this person feels.
I have a theory for that, and people will chew loudly and more annoying if the food is more tasty. That's my theory. So you know that stuff is good if they're eating like that.
I mean, I've come across serial loud chewers throughout my life, and
Hey, Papa, you munching away on something there? Did I just hear some crunch?
But, have you ever done that thing when you go like for a meal at a restaurant with like either work or friends, and you're always looking at everyone to see which one's going to chew loud?
Yes.
Have you done that? Like who's going to go as they eat it? Because I hate the sound of people eating. That is like my the thing I hate the most is that I cannot sit and eat in silence. Like Al would be like, right, let's eat. I need to have something playing in the background to just deafen the noise of someone eating. Even my own self, if I'm eating. I eat, but my teeth they clench together. So when I eat with mouth closed, I still go. You still hear that sound. Alv hates it. And it's like I can't help it. Like that's something I can't help. If I'm chewing, my teeth just sit on top of each other. So when I chew, I'm like,
yeah, you can't judge the anatomy of your teeth.
yeah, I can't do anything about that. But she's like, can you stop doing it on purpose? I'm not doing it on purpose. It's just how I eat. So would you rather me go, or would you rather me go?
Oh, man.
Yeah, but
yeah, honestly,
but if she's eating, that's like the volume's on 20 on the
20.
TV because I just hate it.
Yeah, man. I mean, I've been in that situation before. When I've been like a work dude.
I'm sure you eat like that.
Cut me off, sweet.
Well, if
I'm sure I've heard
it.
Nas giving it them. It's like so loud.
You know what? I'm with you. I actually find it annoying. I think it's rude to eat with your mouth open for a start.
I'm sure you do though. I remember.
I might do it. That food might have been nice. That's what I'm saying. If that food was great.
Gossip, I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna know I'm doing it.
I knew it. I just knew it.
Gassim was getting to a point.
Yeah. So what I was saying is, I've been in a situation where at work, I
love you, Nas.
I've had it where, you know, somebody's been chewing it. All I do is I just stare them out whilst I eat, and there's nothing more creepy. There's one thing which is annoying when somebody's eating, but there's nothing more creepy than making somebody feel like, you know, staring at somebody whilst they eat. So I just give deadpan look, and I just stare at them. Honestly, and then they get the hint, because then they start feeling because they won't necessarily know about the chewing, but they'll start feeling like, oh, what is it? Is there something above? And they start doing all of this stuff, and then they start getting a bit agitated because of it, and then they end up just calming down themselves. So that's what I do. I'm a bit sinister with it. I can't stand it. I cannot stand it.
Okay. Kyle, what are your thoughts, bro?
Yeah, it's not good, is it? And crisps is another one as well.
The thing is, yeah.
It's like, no.
Kyle, here's the thing, yeah. Crisps and anything which is like that type of food,
crunchy. It's
a bit hard. Yeah, like crunchy food. It's a bit hard to not make a sound with it.
But when you can like still hear it as well, like when they're still going, it's like no.
I tell you what's the worst. You know when you're playing with the boys, you're playing like FIFA, Call of Duty or something, and one of them decides to start eating some Pringles, and you're just like, oh god, man, just put yourself on mute.
What about in the cinemas? What about in the cinemas? Have you ever experienced it in the cinemas? People eating their popcorn or their
popcorn. Oh, that is annoying.
Yeah.
It's when they smack their lips that annoys me. Like,
what that
hey, man.
Lips.
No need for it.
Yeah, man. What? Why are you trying to get some extra flavors? Though you know, what kind of? I don't know, man. I don't know.
Especially when you're watching a horror film, because I was watching it on the cinema, and when you're hearing popcorn chewing in the background, it's not scary anymore.
Brings you back to reality a little bit.
Oh man, it would do. Big Papa, I've not heard anything from you, man. What's your thoughts?
I was just listening. To be honest, I'm quite all right with it. Like, it doesn't bother me. But when someone's chomping away or they're making that big, I'll just obviously just watch them and observe them. I'll probably have a smirk on my face and I'll just wait till they look at me, and then they they realize what they're doing.
So you do what Gassim does, but not as extreme. Gassim, you do it with the stern look. Big Papa does it with a smile on his face.
Yeah.
Kills him with smiles.
Kills him with smiles.
Get them to get them to obviously feel a bit happy. That they are eating a bit loudly, but obviously at the same time, maybe just to slow down a bit. But then again, hang on, I was just thinking, just as you were talking, what if they chomp a lot because they're the more saliva they throw in, maybe the more juicier the food gets. The drier the mouth is, maybe.
That's kind of what Nas was saying. If the mouth it's enjoying that amazing taste.
If your mouth is dry whilst you're eating, there's a simple solution called drink water.
No, but they might just be enjoying it too much.
You know, just drink water. You want to rehydrate your mouth. You know, when people do that, it's typically because their mouth is dry. It's become dry. So when they start doing it's because they're trying to get saliva going again. Now, if you ever want to know how to get saliva in your mouth, all you need to do is bite your tongue a little bit. Not hard, where you're like trying to, hurt yourself, but just a little bit like that. That's the solution. Either that or just water.
Why would you inflict pain on yourself to produce?
No, you're not doing. You're not trying to eat your tongue. You're not trying to eat your tongue. But that's my point. My point is, have some courtesy at the table.
You start like chopping on your tongue to produce more saliva.
If I've got no access, have you ever been out, and you've left your wallet at home?
I need a drink.
Just do that. Just put both of your teeth on your tongue. And boom, sorted.
Oh man, honestly. Get out of here, Cassie. That is the funniest thing I've ever heard.
It's legit. It's true because I learned that because I used to when I was in high school. I used to play. Fun fact. When I was in high school, I used to play tuba, and I was in like the middle of a concert. When we were doing it. This is like when you have to do music in school, and. My music tutor, whilst we were doing like this like concert thing, I kind of indicated for water like that, and then he just does this to me, He literally just looks at me and goes. So I did it, and I bit my tongue, and saliva came. And I was like, "Yes, back to the tuba playing, boys. Hear me with my bass."
Oh wow,
man! We've spent quite a long time on this one question.
I know, man. So I think we can all agree that we haven't even given any advice yet. We just shared our own this time.
I mean, Big Papa's advice was hit him with a smile and stare at him. Mine's hit him with the stare and take him to A&E. Sayed, what's your advice?
Put the sign up.
Put the sign up, man.
Yeah.
Wait, what sign?
The question was put the sign up. Shall I put a sign up saying no loud eating?
Yeah. Put the sign up, man. I thought you meant something on the side.
No.
Whilst they're eating, give them the sign.
What I don't get is he even a colleague? Is he management? Like he wants to put a sign up. I mean, that's the only place that people get to be who they want to be in that free time of theirs until they go back to work.
Express yourself.
Well, ain't got no ears. Can't take that much expressing.
That's why you need to get there.
Yeah. So Gizmo, I say put the sign up. No loud chewing or smelly food. Kyle.
Yeah, same. Just what that sign up. Get that sign up. Get that sign up.
We're all on board. Nas, anything to add for advice?
I agree. Put the sign up, and if they follow it, great. And if they don't, then we'll have to try something else.
That's true, man. That's a risk that you got to take, man.
Indeed. Right, let's go to that next question. Next question comes in from Craig. Now, Craig says, what does Craig say? I lost it. Craig says this. So my kid isn't a kid. Isn't a kid. He's 14, who thinks he's a man, and is actually a devil child. You know, the one who makes life hell with a capital H. Hell. However, recently he's been really nice to me and his mum, even his siblings. It's not like him at all. Is he taking drugs? Well,
is the devil who's become a saint a drug addict?
A 14-year-old devil. Let's roll that dice and find out. It's a 1. Short and sweet, guys.
I'll start this off.
Go for it.
Check him into rehab right now. He's on drugs.
Love it.
Oh.
Nas?
Take him to Imam. He might be possessed.
It might be possessed. From a devil to a saint.
Nothing happens that quick, man. Something
Oh, he's been possessed and he's doing good things.
to deceive you. And you're not looking.
Take him to a bar so you can commit more sin.
Oh yeah. That's how it goes.
Oh man,
That would be the best. That would be the best exorcism ever. I command you to go.
Yeah.
Oh,
That gives him a charity, man.
That is amazing. Big Papa, what's your thoughts, man? What's your feelings?
Well, obviously, I was just thinking about it, and I feel like maybe she's just got some paranormal activity going on in the house. You know, it's like you're one of them concerned parents, and then they call them people in, you know, to see what's happening. You know, they bring in that. Yeah, I think she's got that going on in the house. I mean, he's been a kid. That's it.
Stop putting cameras up. Stop putting cameras up and recording any paranormal stuff.
See him just climbing up the side of the wall. He's in the room 1 second. All of a second it goes dark, and the next thing you know, he's there climbing up the wall. Looks at the camera.
Doesn't sound like a saint to me now.
Some cocaine dripping down his mouth.
Oh man, Cassie, what your thoughts on what Bossman said?
Bossman said, well, he may have been on drugs before, which is why he was the devil child, and now come off, well, now he equals angel. I mean, to be fair, I mean, yeah, very well could be the case. I mean, if your child is 14-year-old and taking drugs, I'd kind of question you as the parent, and I think, if anything, I think you might be the one taking drugs and neglecting your child, and I think you should check yourself into rehab, actually. There. Curveball. How do you like them ones, eh?
Wow, I didn't expect that to be thrown in the mix. Craigie, go check yourself into rehab, you drug addict.
Or maybe she should just be a mum and just talk to a kid and just see why he's being nice.
Yeah.
What you say, Kyle?
Yeah, it's just that's it. You just have a chat with a kid and see what's going on. It could be just good for the change. You know what I mean? At that age, it could be having days where he's just going through like I don't know. You know, so yeah, just. Yeah,
you're putting this one down to puberty.
Yeah,
most people okay.
I don't know.
Everything feels a bit heavier today.
Everything feels a bit heavier.
Puberty, so he's hit it there. We'll go with the mum with her hormones as well.
Oh man. Kyle, man, you never felt the pressure, bro. Honestly.
Oh man, that's really
hormone / puberty.
All right. He's either hormonal or he's got a he's possessed by a devil.
Yeah.
No, sorry, he's possessed by an angel. He's making him.
He's possessed by an angel, yeah. Right. Well, Craigie boy, I hope that helps you. Let's move on to the next question. Sonny, this comes from Sonny. Sonny says, my mate's mum told us a story of how she was chased in the night by a skeleton. Let me start again. Do you know how ridiculous that one line is? My mate told me a story of how she was chased in the night by a skeleton. She was walking home from the pub and it was Halloween. She was drunk and apparently a skeleton chased her home. I said it would have been someone in a costume messing around, but she's adamant a human skeleton chased her, and her son's convinced too. I kept pushing the point until she got angry and asked me to leave. I've not been back since my mate. Her son, has told me I need to apologize. Do I do it? Because it's been nearly 2 years since the incident. Right, well, let's roll that dice and find out what advice we can give you. It's a 2, another short and sweet one. Now, let's have a look here. Guys, what's your thoughts, man? Someone take the reins. Go on. What's initial thoughts and feelings?
Was that the first time she saw the skeleton? If that was the first and only time, then let it go, man. That skeleton ain't after you anymore.
It's done its chasing. I think common sense would dictate it's clearly a skeleton that has chased her and not someone in a costume.
Yes.
100%. I think
1,000%.
my advice is going to go straight into it is you need to apologize because you're wrong and she's right. She definitely saw a skeleton chasing her. It's her reality, not yours. Accept it.
Yeah, I mean, the way that I'd go about this is, I agree with saying, it was an actual skeleton on that night, and I think this is actually your calling card to realize that you are now a character in a video game, and you need to get your sword, you need to get your shield, and you need to fend people off from these skeletons on Halloween. Kyle, what's your thoughts?
She must have been taking some.
Kyle's in agreement with Bossman.
Yeah.
She was on drugs.
Yeah, man. Like, if you see stuff like that, then that's crazy.
Hey, you know the 14-year-old kid before. This was the 14-year. This is what the 14-year-old kid would get up to. Here we go, little kid running
Until he
around.
got possessed by that angel, and
Until he got
possessed by
the angel. That was the last day. That's why it's not chased her since. After that night of the skeleton.
Yeah, just
that's going to be the best one.
She saw it, but she was on something.
Yeah. She's on something. Big Papa, what's your
Should he apologize though? Should he apologize?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, I mean, so she's getting chased by a skeleton. Well, was it a skeleton or skeletons? Skeleton, was it?
Skeleton. One skeleton.
Skeleton. So more or less close to like Skeletor, yeah. And what I want to know is why did she not use them words? I have the power to strike down that skeleton, like in He-Man.
He-Man.
You know, obviously,
it wasn't Skeletor. It was a skeleton.
Oh, put it close. Yeah.
Good point. Close enough.
I just want to know why she didn't use the words. I have the power. Where was all that? Well,
pull the sword out from her back.
Unless she was high on hallucination or something, and I don't know, she just probably just ran home or whatever.
She was
all right, then that was obviously one limp leg, then, isn't it? As well, then.
One limp leg. Love it. Well, there you have it, Sonny Jim. I hope that helped you.
That was brilliant, man.
Okay, perfecto. Right, guys, this is the part of the show where we go into Qasim versus the world. Now, for this Qasim versus the world, just to remind everybody of what it was, I think that people who listen or watch or even follow celebrity gossip should be exterminated. That's how harsh I am going on this. They should be eradicated from the world. And here's the reason why. Here's my view. I don't care right? I'll be and it makes no difference, and this is why, because nothing that happens in their life makes a difference in mine. Yeah, they're not part of my government. Yeah, I say my government as though I own the government, but I mean the government of this country. They're not part of the government, right? They don't have any political say on anything which is going to affect my day to day. So, quite frankly, I don't care if a footballer's wife buys a new pair of shoes. What does that have to do with anything? Why does that have? Why do I need to see that and feel a certain way? It doesn't make sense. Why do I need to know about a footballer who's lost his keys to his Lamborghini?
Stop looking at footballers online, then, Kasim, because that seems like
all right. No, well, I'm giving an example, man. I don't even watch football. I've got no care for football, apart from the World Cup, which is obviously
controversial.
But yeah, man, I just feel like I don't care about celebrities, but people are really into it. They can get lost into the BuzzFeed articles, if you like, into
the keeping up with the Kardashians.
All of that sort of stuff. But
keeping up with the Khans is coming out now.
Keeping up with the Khans.
Amir Khan and his wife and something like that.
See, why? I don't care. I don't care what you do in your household, man. Why are you publicizing that for everybody to see? Yeah, you keep your family to you, man. You just be happy in your little bubble, man. You got plenty of money. Why do you? What? It's ridiculous.
Money.
You know we ain't gonna box against you. You're gonna do something.
Oh, you did it! You did it.
I had to, man. I had to. Can't leave it undone. But yeah, seriously. But Kyle? What's your thoughts, man? Sat there quite quiet.
Khan.
Yeah, it is a weird one. I'm not saying Newcastle mod. I don't really care. I'm honest with you. I don't look at the news and something about that famous person. I'm not. It doesn't really bother me. But like you said, there is a massive fan base in there who want to know it all inside and out and everything. And it's crazy for me. I'm just not that interested. Yeah, it's a weird one. And then you got all the media on top of that, and yeah, it's a mad one. But I'm not with you. I'm not really bothered. If I see something, I'll just flick through. I'm not.
Yeah, I mean, the thing that annoys me is when exactly. It's when they publicize it on TV. Like you watch the news. Yeah, on like news channels. Yeah, it's like you're watching the news now. There's some exception to the rule, right? So, like, for example, recently with the entire Meghan and Harry thing, right? But that's because it's our country, and I can understand that one. Yeah, people are, have a sense of patriotism. So that I can understand. But that isn't, I wouldn't really say that's necessarily gossip to the level of, like, I'm talking about, if somebody passes, like, for example, rest in peace, Kobe Bryant, yeah. But like, when that happened, that was really sad news. That people should be aware of, that legend basketballer. But I'm talking, so I'm not saying about like things which are fact or anything like that. I'm talking about things which just don't have any relevance to anything. I don't care what lipstick somebody's wearing. I don't care what shoes, someone's wearing. I don't care, man. It's pointless.
Right, because there's not much going on in the chat. I'm going to counter you, Kasim.
No, we've not heard from Nassau Big Poppy yet.
I'll let see you talk first.
I'll just put in one counter to what Kasim's saying. In the side of the world, and that is without the celebrities with their makeups and their shoes and their dresses and all these endorsements that they get from these brands. A lot of people wouldn't buy as much as they do. The celebrities, the reason why they do.
I'm not talking about advertisement. I'm not talking about that.
I'm not talking about advertisement either. I'm talking about.
I'm saying it when
celebrity wearing this dress, or they bought a pair of shoes. Yeah. Oh, look what this celebrity is wearing on this day, for example. It's because it sells and people will buy. And what makeup are they wearing? It'll buy.
People can't afford those dresses that they wear on the Grammys and stuff.
There's plenty of people who can, Today's youth are richer than ever. Think about today.
then I've got a new.
Today's youth, man.
Gossip versus the world for the next
Before
episode.
they're even 18. Today's youth
Honestly.
are rich before they even hit 18 because of YouTube, Twitch, and all these sort of avenues. Well, becoming richer a lot quicker than what they used to.
Oh no, man! I just think there's some things that you should be more concerned about, which is sorting your own life out rather than worrying about what somebody else is doing in theirs. That's my take on it, man.
It's the fault of the publishers and the newspaper article people, because if you see how many celebrities don't actually want that intrusion of privacy, it's actually the public. A lot of the public don't want it. The celebrities don't want it. So I'm with Carson with this one. It's just pointless, and there's no winner apart from the publishers. They make the money. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Big Papa.
Anyone else got anything to say?
I was just in thought. So I guess Qasim is saying that he rather live in reality and not obviously celebrity news or gossip, and you rather keep yourself to yourself and just do what
Concentrate
you
on
obviously
doing
just
yourself.
Celebrity and stuff like that. It's just like obviously consuming in it. So I think and I'm like that actually myself. I don't do a lot of celebrity gossip or stuff like that. Apart from like if it was like instance that DMX he died, so I read that article just to see what it was about. But,
but you see that to me that's not gossip. That's stating about somebody who was seen as a legend in the rap industry who passed away. Same like the example that I give with Kobe Bryant.
So are you when you say gossip, are you talking about someone's dating someone's broke up with someone?
Yeah, who cares? Who cares who Justin Bieber is now dating, man? Who cares about Justin Bieber at all? Honestly, it's literally that. Like I just feel like there's more to life than reading about what somebody else is doing. Everybody, the majority of the world should be more focused about how they can improve their life and their financial well-being and get to a position where they are comfortable and they are happy, rather than think in a dream world, in a la land, reading about Justin Bieber and his girlfriend and his girlfriend's pair of shoes.
Okay, let's I'll give you a let me just have a think about which side I'm going to go for.
Anybody else got any thoughts that they want to chuck in while Sale comes up with his decision?
I agree with Qasim here. I don't care about celebrity gossip.
I mean, with the whole social media and stuff like that, then obviously, you'll have.
Yeah, I mean, Bossman puts up a point here, saying lots of teenager girls care what Justin Bieber is doing. Have you seen his following? Yeah, that's great. But they aren't going to go out and buy those shoes because they're teenagers. They don't have that type of dollar.
I am going to.
They should be studying.
I'm not going to agree with you, Qasim.
We've got 4 panelists. This can't be a biased thing.
It's not biased.
This is Qasim versus the world.
I'm not being biased. You are of a small minority of people.
There are 4 people on this thing right now. There's only one person in the chat. How am I the minority? All I can see is I'm the majority. What is going on? Blasphemy.
I'm joking, man. I just want to see a reaction. I completely.
I said blasphemy for somebody in the chat. They know who they are. But yeah,
I completely agree with you. You get the point. A celebrity gossip is a complete waste of time, waste of space. We don't need it.
We don't.
We're fine without it. We're fine if it goes.
Indeed. Now, on that note, guys, that means that I've got a point on the board, which means I am at 4. Still a long way from you guys. You guys are on 7. I don't know if you can see that there. Let me get my hand in the way. You guys are on 7, so we've still got a bit of catching up to do, but we are getting there indeed. Now, whilst we wait for the doctor to jump on the episode, we'll go through a few more questions. This next question comes in from Siren. Siren says, I let my younger brother use my headphones to listen to music. Let's just say the music he listens to has tainted my headphones with evilness. Can I boil them to drive out the evil inside them? If not, how can I exercise these headphones? Why is everything gin related today? What have you started, Nas? Yeah, what have you
I don't
started
even know
here?
the question.
What have you started here? So, well, let's roll that dice and find out. Let's see how we can help you, man.
I mean, that makes me quite. It makes me laugh with what he's just saying. I mean, he's there with his name Siren, and then secondly, he wants to say how can he draw out the evilness out of his headphones? Put your bloody siren on.
Looks like Big Papa's giving his advice nice and quick.
Nice and quick, yeah. Well, it fits perfectly because it was a number 2. The roll was a 2. Kyle, what's your thoughts?
Just buy a new pair of headphones, earphones. Just keep him. Yeah.
Say it.
That's it.
What's your thoughts?
I would say put boiling water inside them and stick them in your ears.
Nas?
I agree. If they're in-ear headphones like this, you want to boil it until every bug and bacteria is dead, because that earwax is going to be deadly.
Nah, I see. My advice is to chuck your headphones into the sea and buy some new ones. Quite as simple as that. But specifically the sea.
Why the sea?
Because then they'll do a Jumanji thing. Because they'll do your Jumanji thing. End up in a different part of the world. Somebody will pick them up, put them in. They'll get tuned into the double world.
I think Saeed's gone to a different part of the world.
He's thrown his camera into the sea.
Straight with the ocean.
Straight with the ocean. Right now,
do we have confirmation of the doctor, or because I've not heard anything?
Let me have it. A look.
For another question then.
Whilst we do wait for the doctor, exactly that. Let's get another question going.
No, what I'm saying is, so we know, so we're not just throwing question in and then question in and then like. Whilst we wait for the doctor. Another question. Whilst we wait for the doctor. The doctor never turns. So.
Doctor seems to have a busy schedule today. With that said, though, we will do one more question. Either way, if the doctor joins, great. If not, we move. Now, this question, the final question of today's episode, comes in from Anonymous. Anonymous says, my mate is such a numpty, he's funny, but I've kind of had enough now. He will say the most stupid things every day. For example, he'll message in the group, I ate an ice cube. Why hasn't it come out yet? And even worse, he said, what animal is Sonic the Hedgehog? I replied with, what animal do you think Spyro the Dragon is? He replied, I don't know. I left the group straight after, but now I regret it. The worst thing is he's the admin. Shall I ask him to come back in, or should I leave it? P.S. No one has messaged me yet asking why I left. It's been 1 week. Well, Let's roll that dice and find
We
out.
all know how much he's loved them, don't we?
Well, this is exactly it. This is a 6, so good one to end it on. Big number 6. Now, I'm going to kick this off by saying exactly that. I think, and I'm just playing devil's advocate here, but I think that his mate, who's the admin, could not find a way to get rid of this guy.
Right.
Yeah, he cannot find a way, but he didn't want to be rude. So all he did instead was play dumb. And he let the rest of his mates know about it. So he's been playing dumb all this time in the hopes that he would leave. And that's the reason why nobody else has asked, why has he left? Should they enter him back in? That's where I'm going with this, because otherwise... I think the mate that you think is a numpty is actually one of the cleverest people in the world. He's going to go on to do some great things. I'll tell you that. Now, Kyle, what's your thoughts, man?
Yeah, that's a good thought, Cassim, lad. But yeah, I don't know.
Do you not agree?
Well, yeah, like it's a good what you were saying. Like. He could have been playing it all along, the guy, and they wanted the other guy wanted that guy to leave. Or it might just be like that. But yeah, I don't. Just probably try and get back, or just sort.
So if you were to give him any sort of advice, Kyle, what would you say to him?
Just.
Shall we come back to you?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll come back to you.
Cheers.
What's your thoughts?
What if it's like sarcasm that he's putting? Sarcasm doesn't come very well through text. So maybe he's just overreacting, you know what I mean? He's just being sarky, and he didn't get the joke. And now he thinks he's being stupid. But in fact, it was supposed to be funny, but it hasn't worked. So that could be one reason. Maybe you can ask him, are you being sarky? Put him on the
too late.
Put him on the
You can't ask him now. He only left. He's only gone left the group.
Oh, he's already left, hasn't he? Okay.
Yeah, he's been out of the group for a week.
And no one's even said, "Where are you?"
Oh dear. Then, if no one's asked him where he is, then maybe he shouldn't have been in that group in the first place.
That's my point. Nobody wanted him there. He was like, when you go at work, right, and you've kind of got, at work, typically in like an office environment, you kind of got the people who you hang around with the most, and then like somebody new joins, or somebody who like is part of another team but who sits within the same area, who's always trying to jump in. Yeah, you all decided one day you're going to create a group, and he's like, "Oh, can I join?" And you don't want to be rude and say, "Nah, you can't." So you're like, "Yeah," but really you don't want him in there. Nobody wants him in there. That's basically what's happened, and that's what I think's happened to this guy here. Big Papa, what's your thoughts?
My thoughts is that obviously he was engaging in pointless conversations with this person in the group chat, and obviously he quit the chat, so now it's affecting his day-to-day life. What I would do, I mean, if you knew anyone in that chat group, I would find the weakest person, become friends with, obviously talk to them, be friends with them or whatever, and try and swindle your way back in by getting them to do the dirty work, and just, there you go.
Snaking your way in, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can start your own group without him. It's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Kyle?
Yeah, just probably either talk to someone else in that group and try and find why the reason what was going on, or just leave it and just never be part of that group again. Just find another.
Just get rid of them completely.
Bin them off, Carl says.
Yeah.
Chuck them in the bin.
Chuck them at the sea.
Spent a week without them. You can spend a lifetime now.
Let them crash into an iceberg and go down like the Titanic.
Obviously, the thing is, he quit, so he needs to realize as well that if they've not, if it's been a week, they don't care, So
Yeah.
just
they are having intellectual debates about
They are
Sonic.
probably slagging him off in that group, going, "Yeah,
No. They're not even doing that.
He's quit. Don't ask him back in."
They're not even doing that. They are having intellectual conversations about the type of animal Sonic the Hedgehog is, and now because he brought it up, who really is Spyro the Dragon?
What is he?
You know what? You're right. Because if you look into it deeply, Sonic the Hedgehog is blue. Now, what kind of hedgehog is blue in real life?
What kind of hedgehog is blue in real life? Exactly.
And Spyro the Dragon is purple. And has anyone seen a dragon?
This is it.
So,
no, I haven't.
Is he even a dragon?
I can say I've never seen a dragon.
So can I. So it's.
But I have seen a hedgehog, and it's definitely not blue.
Have you seen? That was what I was going to say. Have you seen a blue? Have you seen a hedgehog that can go as fast as Sonic?
No.
Maybe Sonic is just like an Illuminati experiment gone wrong.
Yeah, but what about Sonic? But then you've also got Knuckles as well. Have you ever seen a hedgehog who can fight with his knuckles, with his hands? Just gets up, starts doing some Ali on you.
That's Knuckles. And what about Tails?
What about Tails? Have you ever seen a hedgehog that can fly?
It's definitely Illuminati.
Defo.
A Komodo dragon. That's true.
What about Puff the Magic Dragon?
Did he live by the sea, Kasim?
He lived by the sea.
Actually, do you know that song, Kasim? Does he? He's just saying Puff the Magic Dragon. That's that moment again, Kasim. You actually know it, but you don't.
I never
Puff
said
the Magic Dragon.
I never acted like I knew it.
You did, the way you went, Puff the Magic Dragon. You knew the reference. But you don't even know the reference.
I remember that song.
I was talking about Britain's Got Talent. When that guy comes out, the Green Dragon. Yeah.
Yeah, he's so great.
Puff the Magic Dragon.
Yeah, but where's it from?
I don't care where it's from. I'm talking about Britain's Got Talent.
Apparently, it was a bad song, that.
It was a bad song. I think it was about heroin or something.
I thought it was about the green, the blunt.
Green?
Was it? It was about.
Or maybe it was about. I think it was about.
What, blazing it up with
or was that golden? Was that golden brown? That was heroin. Golden brown, textual accent. That one. I don't know.
And on that note, guys, to finish off,
I remember Puff the Magic Dragon was definitely about some sort of drug.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, well, all nursery songs tend to be have some hidden meaning behind it, really, don't they?
It's not a nursery song. That's what I mean. You don't know. It's not a nursery song. Your homework, Cassie, for the day is when this show finishes, YouTube Puff the Magic Dragon. Now listen to the song.
Carl, have you heard it? If I know if I've not heard it, you won't have heard it, bro.
No, I've not.
Nas, have you heard it? Puff
if
the
I have,
Magic Dragon live by the sea.
No, I've not heard it.
Oh gosh.
Sorry.
I think it's only me and you.
Yeah, man.
Kyle and us, do you know Puff the Magic Dragon from Britain's Got Talent?
No,
mate. No, sir.
Don't watch it.
I thought
save me, lads, you save me.
I thought maybe I could hold up a victory belt here and be like, I see you. But yeah, no, that backfired.
Cheers, lads. Cheers.
Well,
but to be fair, Kasim, here's your victory point. Here is your victory point, though, because they made us sing it in primary school.
See, that's why I said it. See? Right, now, on that note, guys, it has been an amazing episode. Thank you, Kyle, Naz, Big Papa, for joining us.
All right, guys. Cheers for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you, yeah.
Some very good laughs, man. Some very good laughs.
Indeed. And be sure everybody to tune in to the next episode on Monday and Thursday. We're here through the Ramazan period from 6 till 7. Make sure to also check out ELT Prints in the description below. Check out their Etsy store, check out their Instagram, and also remember to use Roll of Advice 20 at checkout if you are getting anything. And if you want a free print, make sure to leave a comment down below as to giving us the funniest reason why you should get that print. We'll read them out on the next episode. Whoever makes us laugh the most will get the free giveaway. We'll also put this up on Instagram as well. So just in case you, for whatever reason, haven't already put a comment down, which I don't understand why you wouldn't, because it's a free print, guys. It's a free print. Make sure to check out our Instagram as well. We'll also post it on there. Leave it in the comments on that post. And on that note, make sure to also follow us on our social medias. If you want to support the show, follow us on our Patreon. And also, if you've not already done so, just make sure to hit that like button. It helps us out massively. I don't know why you've not done it. If you're watching this, just do it now. You know, do it now. Just do it now.
Just do it
now. Now.
Right now.
Right now. And that's all from us, guys. We will be sure to see you again on Monday.
On Monday. Goodbye for now.
Goodbye, everybody. Thank you for joining.
Bye-bye.